कल एयरपोर्ट गया था एक लेडी को ड्रॉप करने मे बी अराउंड सम मिड 50 शी was naturally conversation started with real estate. We spoke about how property prices have skyrocketed and how difficult it has become for an average person to buy a house also. यहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ बट देन द डिस्कशन स्लोली मूव टुवर्ड्स इन्वेस्टमेंट. अब इन्वेस्टमेंट के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं तो ऑब्वियसली क्यूरियोसिटी है हमको. शी शेयर्ड समथिंग which obviously stayed with me for a long time and also somehow changed my perspective also. I told her that today's investors are fortunate because technology gives instant access to information, research, portfolio tracking and market updates. सारे आजकल मोबाइल में ही मिल जाते हैं मैडम. पोर्टफोलियो ट्रैकिंग ये सब बहुत इजी है आजकल, तो इन्फॉर्मेशन और डेटा का कोई कमी नहीं. बट शी स्माइल्ड एंड सेड वन थिंग, the lack of technology helped me in a different way. That's what she said. And I was a little curious. She explained that when she started investing before 2002, there was no information, no portfolio tracker, no notification on mobile, no updates regarding the NAVs and all. Once they invested, it stayed with their life. That is how investments were. There were no temptations to check investment every day. That was the scenario. And because of this, there was no panic. Obviously, when the market used to react, when the market used to fall, there was no panic. There was no obsession with seeing whether the portfolio is red, green. क्या हो रहा है मेरा पोर्टफोलियो, अरे मेरा पोर्टफोलियो रेड में गया, अरे ये है वो है. But years later, her investments had grown significantly, bringing a pleasant surprise. Then she said something. Technology gives information, but it also tests your emotions. Information तो दे देता है टेक्नोलॉजी, बट इमोशन के साथ ऑब्वियसली खेलता भी है. बिकॉज यू नोटिस एवरी फ्लक्चुएशन इंस्टेंटली. डेली एनएवी चेक करते लोग. एंड नोबडी एंजॉय सीइंग लॉसेस, इवन टेम्पररी वंस. दैट्स अ ह्यूमन साइकोलॉजी. दैट इज कॉल्ड लॉस अवर्शन. So nobody enjoys loss. So they start reacting emotionally to short-term market movements. This is what she said. And she told me when investments were growing, when she did these investments, she was mainly focusing on on her children. Raising her children. And most of her investments went into autopilot because she didn't get any time. बच्चों की पढ़ाई, वो बड़े हो रहे थे, इन्हीं सब चीज़ों में बिजी हो गई. But it doesn't mean that she has not done her homework before investing. She has done a lot of research. She used to read financial news. She used to read magazines. That is what she told. And the most important thing is she allowed the time to do the job rather than disturbing the investment. Obviously, there was no mode also to disturb the investment during that time. So what she is conveying is do your research carefully. And also she told that she had enough of emergency money ready for in case something goes wrong. तो पैसे थे deposits में, savings account में. Now we educate about emergency fund, but people were already knowing it. So what this taught me is sometimes the biggest advantage in investing is not having more information. It is the discipline and ignoring unnecessary information. Have information, but do ignore unnecessary information. Don't stay pretty much cautious on very minute information. You have to dig deep, I understand, but doesn't mean that you start getting that to your head so that you don't give time for the investment to grow. So this was the lesson from an investor who experienced significant growth pre-smartphone era. I am talking about जब नोकिया 1100 3310 का कीपैड का मोबाइल रहा था. उस टाइम में इन्वेस्ट करती थी मैडम म्यूचुअल फंड्स में। 2002 में तो हम लोग पढ़ाई वढ़ाई कर रहे थे। तो इज दिस व्हाट इज द ब्यूटी, आई मीन being from the industry also, we get so much information and insights from the investors or the people. So that actually is very important. Thank you.